Hello, traders. I want to go over today's reversal patterns. Okay, very quick, very easy. We had a lot of price movement up in this area pre-market, but once the market opened, we pushed down. We tried to go higher and failed. In this gigantic mess of consolidation, we have one identified breaker here. And the breaker is simply the last down close candle before the highest point. Okay, I don't have it right on there, but it's close. So this one is the last down close candle before the push up. Now, if you go to a smaller time frame, this would be the lowest low before the push up. So you could even move it there if you wanted to. But I like to keep it consistent, so I go with the last red one. It wouldn't have really mattered that much on this deal. But let's say when candle bodies start closing below this breaker, you take a short at the breaker, you put your stop above that high, that's 15 points. You would have been great for the rest of the day. But because of all this price action up top, I'm thinking we're going higher, and I keep doing that. I keep trading what I think instead of what I see. And I've got to get over that because I'm losing my ass on a daily basis. But you know, it's all part of the learning process. So we did definitely respect this breaker, candle bodies and all, never went past the halfway point. If you put a little box around it, you can see the halfway point real good because it'll have a dotted line. You see candle bodies respected the halfway point. Once we had oh man, this one did. This one didn't. But it respected it, but it did go above the halfway point. Once we got back below it, we started respecting all of that. So that would have been an indication that we were possibly going down. But we did not get a fair value gap until right here. That's the first one beneath the breaker. So would be the one I would want to target for downside. This is a convoluted mess because of all the stuff coming up, rollover and all that. Here we validated an upside breaker. Here was the breaker. We validated it. We failed to take the highs. Another indication that we may be having a little bit more downside, and that's exactly what we did. So this fair value gap immediately got taken out. If you were already in a short, then you probably would be stopped out there. You might have lost that trade. If you got in here, this is a 25-point run up. The average trader's stop is 25 points. I don't think it's a coincidence that we ran up 25 points there. I think that's just what the market likes to do, to take out weaker handed traders. But as soon as we got there, we did not take any highs. We did not touch the breaker. No fair value gaps to refer to. We just fell out of bed. Consolidated a minute, fell a little further. All of this is indication that we're having a directional day. We're already at 11 o'clock and we have not made a reversal. And so that's an indication that we probably won't. Sometimes we do, but we probably won't. If you were able to catch that one, you were golden on the day. I was not able to catch it. I was stupid today. Okay. And so once we start falling out of bed, then we try to determine, well, where's the bottom? Where's the bottom here? And we have this 4-hour regular trading hour low all the way down here at 824. And that ended up being our bottom for the day, kind of. We took it out, went all the way down to 885. And that created our breaker to the upside. We validated it, had to push back down. I think that's 23.5 points or something like that. Let's take a peek. It was enough to get me out of this trade. That push down, I thought we were going lower. So right there is 25 points. If I would have entered a tick above that, I would have been stopped out. I ended up killing the trade before it got all the way down there to me, but I did take a loss. And then as we started back up again, I joined right around this little wick here, somewhere around there. Once I saw that we were going to go ahead and clear these highs, I went ahead and got in. And I just tried for these highs. And so I made a little bit of money back there, but overall it was a losing day for me. And it shouldn't have been. It should not have been. If I would have just watched the charts and traded my system, it would not have been a losing day. But all I could think about was those all-time highs falling. And I gotta quit. I gotta quit doing that. I gotta quit somehow trading what I think instead of what I see. I've missed so many fantastic opportunities with these reversal patterns on a daily basis because I trade what I think instead of what I see. Today there were several, and this is what happens at rollover. There were several validated breakers. This one's validated. We didn't have a fair value gap. Yeah, we did. We had a fair value gap above the breaker right here. That should have been a run to the highs, but it wasn't. So that means we have something going on. Manual manipulation. I mean, you see these things validate every day when I put these up, and they usually run and take out some liquidity. It did not. That's our indication. Go short. I should have picked up on that immediately, but I had my long blinders on. Just like last Friday, I had my long blinders on, and we did this very, very similar thing. And I would recommend to you just don't come into the market with blinders. Don't do what I do. I mean, it's hard to do. You trade you trade your emotions, not necessarily. You can have your trading plan, but once you sit down and start clicking the mouse, there's a lot of emotions involved. And so I don't feel like I overtraded today or anything like that. The trades I lost, I was very convicted on that we were going to the moon, and I did over leverage and get my butt handed to me that way. But overall, those are the ones. This one, ugly but effective. This one, a lot prettier. Had a little sweat, but overall effective. If you entered at the breaker here instead of entering at the fair value gap, which is what I said I was going to do today. I said I was going to go ahead because each day we've come back and revisited the breaker itself. If I would have entered at the breaker here, that would be at 822. I would have been fine. I would have got a lot more points out of this, but I entered somewhere up in here at 34. So this pullback, that was a lot of pullback, especially if you were trading a mini. That's $500 pullback when we've been going down all freaking day. So yeah, that was a difficult one for me to endure. But got back in it here, went for these highs, was going to try for settlement, but we were too close to MOC. And so I just killed it right there and got a little bit of money back. But this should have been a profitable day. There's no excuse why it should have been a profitable day. But it wasn't. And I'm going on about a 2-week losing streak. I have had some profitable days in the middle of it, but overall, if I make money today, I lose it again tomorrow. So really struggling with that. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I'm just not trading well. Since my payout, I have not traded well. I don't know why, but definitely having some emotional things I need to get over there. Trading what I think, not what I see, stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, those are them. We don't need this here anymore. If you want to take a snapshot of that, save it to a PowerPoint or something, those are our reversal patterns. Ugly, pretty. 4-hour low taken, you had to wait all day for it. Here we had a 4-hour high taken during regular trading hours. We also took it in pre-market, but during regular trading hours, we took that 4-hour regular trading hour high. It was from several days ago. It was all the way back over here. The last time we made a run on all-time highs is the one we took right here. So, but we did take it, and we left that one. That's another indication that, hey, we don't want to go any higher. And I ignored it. All right, that's it for me. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Learn these reversal patterns, spot them in real time, trade what you see, not what you think. We'll all get rich together. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing with your accounts how your trading journey is going. Talk to y'all next time.